converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. All right, an improper fraction is when your numerator is larger than your denominator. So this is called an improper fraction. This says I have 3 halves, or 3 over 2. So I have a bunch of these figures drawn, and they're all cut in half. So let's shade in 3 halves. 1, 2, 3. Now let's look at what's shaded. We have one entire cube shaded, and then we have half of another one shaded. So this just shows us geometrically that 3 over 2, or 3 halves, is equal to 1 whole and then another half, so 1 1/2. Let's try another one. What if I looked at, or what if I wanted to check 5 halves? I'll write it out over here. 5 halves. Let's shade that with green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see geometrically that I have 1 whole here, 1 whole here, and half of a figure here. So 5 halves is geometrically equivalent to 2 and 1/2. But that kind of takes some time actually drawing out figures. And as you can tell, not all of us are blessed with the ability to do great artwork. So what do we do mathematically or algebraically to make this a little bit faster? All you need to do is remember that your fraction bar is the same thing as a division sign. This just means divided by. If you think about it, the division symbol looks like a fraction, right? The dot on the top and the bottom, they represent numbers, and here is our fraction bar. So it just means division. We are going to take our numerator and divide it by our denominator. Some basic elementary school math. 2 divided into 3 goes 1 time, and then we multiply. 1 times 2 is just 2, and we subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 is our remainder. We have 1 left over out of our group of 2. So this is where we get 1 and 1/2. We do the same thing for 5 halves. 5 is being divided by 2. How many times will 2 go into 5? Twice. We multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. We subtract, and we have 1 left over. So that is 2 and 1/2 as our answer. Our remainder always goes in the numerator, and our divisor is always our denominator. So those both ended up being 1/2. Let's just pick another random fraction. I don't care what it is. Let's make one up. Let's say 10/3. Okay? So 10 is being divided by 3. 3 goes into 10 3 times, and then when we multiply, 3 times 3 is 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. 1 is our remainder, so this is equivalent to 3 and 1/3. I didn't mean to pick one that had a remainder of 1 again. Let's try one more. Let's say 15. No, let's do 17. 17/3. Let's do 17/3. 17 divided by 3. 3 goes into 17 a total of 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. So when I subtract, I have 2 as my remainder. So this is equivalent to 5 and 2/3.